You know, there's a lot of mentality that goes into this as well. There'll be days where you don't feel like it. There'll be days where you feel skinny and want to go on a bulk. There'll be days where you feel fat and you want to go on a cut. You're a human. You're going to fluctuate. You're going to be motivated. You're not going to be motivated. That's the hard part. So as you can probably tell, it is getting a bit more sunny in general. In England, we get like a little bit of sun before summer. Everywhere else, we probably got sun already. Lucky you. But it's getting a little bit more sunny in England, which normally means one thing. Sunglasses, maybe, actually. But the main thing is a lot of people now will be thinking, I could probably start getting a bit leaner. Maybe I should get back on that diet. Maybe it's time to lose some body fat, get lean, get shredded. Maybe it's for a holiday. Maybe it's just for the sun. Maybe it's because your outfits are not going to be a long sleeve anymore. So either way, now is the time where people start thinking about getting in shape. And to be honest with you, it should have been a long time ago you started thinking about getting in shape. Because it does take longer than you think. However, the whole point of this video is I was fortunate enough to be able to get lean in about 4 weeks. Now, I'm not going to sit here and promise you that you can get six-pack abs in 4 weeks. It depends on your starting point, depends on genetics, depends on how well you stick to things. The fitness industry does promise a lot. But here's what I did. I'm going to try and see if I can put some photos up here. So I was on a recomposition to lose body fat, get lean throughout last year. And I was doing it for about 9 months. And I lost some body fat. It was okay, but it wasn't great. I should have really done it in about 4 months, and it took me 9 months. And even though I did those 9 months, I still wasn't quite happy with how lean I was. And then we had Christmas, New Year's, and I kind of just, delayed it and kind of fell off a little bit. Still trained, still ate well, but it just wasn't specific enough. It was a little bit vague. And if your diet and training's vague, your results are going to be vague. Let's just be real. So what I did was my girlfriend booked a holiday for February, and this was about December time, to go to Lanzarote, right? Shock horror, I go there all the time. So we went to Lanzarote, and I had 4 weeks to get lean. 4 weeks, which is not a long time. If someone came to me and said, hey bro, can I get shredded in 4 weeks? I'd be like, no. But I managed to do a pretty good job in those 4 weeks, and the whole point of this video is to try and explain to you what I did in those 4 weeks, so you can copy those 4 weeks, so you can get lean, or at least see some significant progress as quick as you can, because time's running out. Summer's on the horizon. It's getting warm, it's getting sunny, and summer also comes with a lot of distractions. So what did I do? What changed between those 9 months and maybe get more results in those 4 weeks? First things first, and this is the biggest, most important step, learn to say no. I know it's boring. I know you've got to live life, but it's a temporary, short-term sacrifice to give yourself the long-term gratification and enjoyment. So what I did is when my friend said, hey, we're going out for drinks again, I would say no. Or I would go with them. I'd have the Diet Cokes. I'd have the fucking non-alcoholic beers. I just said no. There's no point going, I'll have a little one, because a little one's going to turn into a big one and then another 10. So I said no. And immediately I saved money. Immediately I felt better. Immediately my sleep was better. And immediately I was losing body fat. Immediately, right? So saying no to the BS and the distractions is a superpower. That is number one. You cannot get fast fat loss if you're saying yes to every donut that gets put in front of you, right? That's number one. Number two, that's number one. Number two, it's very important that you know your numbers. I say this a lot in my videos, you're probably bored of hearing it, but it's just an important factor. I can't skip over that detail. I'd love to sit here and make things up and go, it's about your microbiomes, guys. Just do your bumhole clenches, touch your toes, clap twice, and there you go, you're shredded. No, you have to be in a calorie deficit. Who would have thought? And the best way to be in a calorie deficit is to track it. Track your calories. It guarantees it. And if you're not quite hitting the numbers, you can probably find out quite quickly just by tracking it. So I track my calories relentlessly. And the best way to do that, keep your diet simple, plan ahead, don't buy a load of shit and put it in your house, and track it all. So what I did is I'm just giving you this so it's tangible, is I just picked my proteins. I was like, right, I'm gonna have eggs, I'm gonna have chicken, I'm gonna maybe have some beef. So I got eggs, chicken, and beef, right? Slapped it together. No, I didn't. I ate it separately. So I'd wake up in the morning, I'd drink coffee, drink water, just to delay my appetite and hunger. And then when I was hungry, I'd have, say, like a protein yogurt or eggs. And that was it, right? So I was able to get my protein in, and I tracked my meals, and then I obviously cooked my chicken. And then if I got bored or fancied a snack, I'd either make room for it, because if you're tracking, you can make room. That's the beauty of it. You can be flexible. And it was just easy to keep on track of my diet. And once you've tracked like 1 week straight and you've seen the results and you've got that peace of mind that you're hitting your target, the next week's easier, and then it gets easier, and then it becomes a habit, and then it's pretty easy overall. Let me hold on to the camera. This camera's going to fly off. Anyway, I'm not speeding. I actually am at the speed limit. So I tracked my calories. I said no to the BS. Training-wise, did I do cardio? No, I didn't. Actually, tell a lie, I did steps, right? Staying active, doing cardio is fantastic, but just trying to get shredded by just doing cardio, you're likely to lose a bit of muscle. If you actually tracked how many calories you're burning per workout, you'd realize it's not that much. So use it as a supplement to your workouts, not the main thing. Nice Maserati, isn't it? Good Maserati. I focus on strength training. Think about it logically. If you're skinny fat and you're trying to lose body fat and gain muscle, you have to get stronger. You need to give your body a reason to keep the muscle that it's got, and or if you're brand new and you're very, very skinny because you've never lifted weights before, you could still gain muscle if you get stronger. So I kept it simple. Pull, push, legs. That was it. I focused on getting stronger. I focused on adding reps, adding weight and improving my form. Hey presto, I lost body fat, I got leaner. I did this for 4 weeks, not a long time, but I made significant progress in 4 weeks. Now, I'm gonna put on the screen now a picture of when I used to train 7 days a week, doing high volume, and a picture of me after I got back from the vacation. I've got bigger, stronger, and leaner by doing 3 days a week compared to 7 days a week. Why? Because I was overloading and actually recovering in between those workouts, so I had the energy to overload again. Get strong, keep it simple. Do you see how simple this stuff is, really? I'm tracking my calories, I'm saying no to the bull crap, and I'm just focused on getting stronger and spending calories in gym and remaining consistent by tracking. That's it, guys. That is how all my clients got these transformations. Obviously, they had my help. I guided them through it. I gave them the accountability. You know, there's a lot of mentality that goes into this as well. There'll be days where you don't feel like it. There'll be days where you feel skinny and want to go on a bulk. There'll be days where you feel fat and you want to go on a cut. You're human. You're going to fluctuate. You're going to be motivated. You're not going to be motivated. That's the hard part. That's why my clients have the accountability. And that's why I had to lock in, buzzword, lock in, for those 4 weeks. Because if I didn't remain accountable for those 4 weeks and give myself some urgency to get it done, I wouldn't have got it done. Anyway, I'm about to come to a fast road, so I need to end this video here. That's how I lost fat and got shredded in 4 weeks for my holiday by keeping it simple. Now look, you might need to know your numbers. I've put in the description a free nutritional blueprint which will show you the exact way how to work out those numbers the same way I did and how I do it for my clients, so you can get those numbers and start tracking them. Use MyFitnessPal, use a fucking notepad or a carrier pigeon, I don't care. Just log those carries or do a meal plan. Who cares? As long as those numbers are correct. That's it. Then you want to get stronger. Now look, if you're struggling with this, if you're thinking, do you know what, mate, I really want to get shredded this summer, I'm done wasting time, I'm sick to death looking in the mirror looking the same, I'm done saying I'm going to do it, I'm tired of being tired, then you can work with me directly. Oh shit, hang on. You can work with me directly. Is that a speed camera? You work with me directly. There's a call link in the bio, in the description below. You can book a call with me. We'll map out where you're struggling, what you need help with, and I'll see if I can honestly help you. If I have spaces, we can work together one-to-one. If I don't have spaces, there probably won't be a link. That's it. That's my video. If you need to know a bit more specifics about fixing skinny fat, then watch this video over here, which will break that down. And if you have any questions or you want to speak to me directly, message me on Instagram, Elite Transformation Project, if I don't get pulled over and arrested for vlogging on the go. Anyway, let's have the best year, boys. Let's get it done.